Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, and today I'm going to have a little chat with you guys. Yes, just sit back, relax, maybe grab a popcorn, and just chill. Okay, so in today's topic, I decided that I'm going to talk about nothing serious, nothing intense, just about my life journey, from being this really shy and quiet girl to becoming this strong and confident woman. So let's start. Are you guys ready? Have you grabbed your popcorn and everything and just waiting for me to talk? I hope so. Like, I was out of topic. I was really shy and quiet kid and very studious and teacher's pet. I was not those over smart kids. I I was just like teacher's favorite because I was quiet, and yeah, I guess I would have been really happy just being homeschooled. And I had, like, growing up I had very few friends. Um, I think I was socially quite awkward. I was the happiest when I was with my uh, parents and at home, or at least with the people whom I could trust, and I was like close to them. I was not happy among strangers. I was not happy, mm, even in those extracurricular activities and stuff. No, so basically, I was not this popular kid, and yet I was kind of popular because I guess a lot of these girls kind of, I think they were like kind of jealous, and some of them must be like, maybe because I spoke my mind all the time, even if I was quiet, uh, they maybe secretly wanted to be that bold. I was just like happy to, play on my own. Very happy with my own company, and um, I was happy in the smallest of things. I tried to look for happiness in uh, anything, like just give me good food, get me a balloon. I used to love having chocolates that time. Um, so yeah, give me a chocolate, and I was like the most happiest person. Now that acting Kira was there from the time I was a kid. I don't even remember how old I was, and I knew that I wanted to be an actor since that time. And Madhuri Dixit is like the biggest influence in my life because I used to imitate her, dance moves and all those 90s films I've grown up watching. So yes, I did not grow up watching only Hollywood films or foreign cinema and all that. All that happened later. Um, but I was very shy, so I never did those school plays. First of all, because I thought they were very mediocre. I was like, this is so silly. Like, it took a lot of courage for me to go up on that stage and participate in any fancy dress competition or elocution competition, because as I said, I was very shy, so it took a lot of courage. And of course, uh, my mom was not like really a pushy parent, so I think I was fine. I was kind of competitive also, but um, like whenever I lost something, I did not win, it made me really sad, and I used to cry, and I used to not eat, lunch and everything. But actually having a parent who's not very pushy makes things very easy, which I actually see a lot of these parents these days. They are very pushy, and they are themselves so competitive, and the kids are like just doing things not for the love of art, or like because they love doing that. It's all about, okay, that kids, you know that kid is doing he's doing this, then my kid will also do it. That kid is like got 90%, you also should get 95. I see that a lot these days, and I hate it. I completely hated. Thank God that I did not have to go through all that. I was not like a very demanding kid. I mean, I could just ask whatever and maybe I would have got it, but somehow as I said, I was so very happy just in this simple things of life. So yes, I think that has not changed even now. I'm not a greedy person, like I find happiness in the strangest of places, and I was just happy eating nice good food and wearing simple nice clothes and saving a lot of pocket money and then buying something for myself or for my parents. um, Dancing, like dancing is something I loved. I regret not taking some classical dance lessons because I was too um, influenced by Michael Jackson's moves. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to do I want to learn break dance and yeah. So so I do regret that, but then it's okay. Um, as I entered my teens, as I entered my teenage years, I became sort of very cranky. I guess people who are in their teens can, relate to this. Or even if you are grown up, um, you must be remembering, those days where we are all so moody and cranky and all that hormonal locha. And so I used to be very stubborn, and I used to be like I used to cry at the drop of a hat. And my mom especially, she used to be like, this is nothing. You're going to grow up and your adult life is not going to be easy. um, what if, like, she's not there, and what if uh, what are you going to do, like, you would be on your own, you have to manage everything, you have to be strong. And she kept on saying this every time I cried or threw a tantrum over some silly thing. I used to try to get attention, uh, and then mom used to come to call me to have dinner. She used to be the first person to come. So she used to keep on saying that repeatedly every day, and that kind of helped me, and it's helping me even now. Once I went to college, I met a lot of like-minded friends, and they are still my friends till now. And once I actually went and started my career after my film school, I learned a lot of things, not just on the job, but my interactions with a lot of people, um, friends, relationships, or just about the co-workers. And it made me realize one thing: till you're in college and you don't realize what the real world is all about, and you want to quickly grow up and become an adult. But the fact is that the real world is it's not what it seems. Like, you learn so much once you go out there and you start working, and your interactions with people and your life experiences are going to teach you a lot of things. And I'm still learning. I thought, okay, I've learned a lot of things by now, but after all these years. But the truth is that life has just begun. And I feel there is so much to learn about myself and others also. What I also learned is that you've come in this world alone, and you have to leave this world alone. And it's very important to learn to be happy on your own, and try to live happily on your own. Only then you would be able to give that much in relationships, and only then you would be able to be happy at whatever you do, like your work, your friendships, at your relationships. Life is always trying to teach you something. um, Let every joy, every sorrow, every disappointment, every person, every failure, every success teach you something about life, something about people, something about yourself. You have to be able to recognize that. So there are a lot of people who have contributed in my journey, to be the strong woman that I am. So I want to thank all these people. First of all, my mom, the strongest influence in my life, my dad, and of course, the people who were dickheads, the people who were assholes, and the people who were amazing, throughout my journey till now, and who are still with me, my amazing friends. I call them my second family. I hope you liked the video, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below and let me know whether you enjoyed it or whether it was boring. Okay. Please subscribe, guys. I still need a lot of subscribers, and share it with your friends. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.